Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out 1/13
No, sorry.
C.
1-1C, the third scenario in the first adventure path of Seasons of the Righteous, not Wrath of the Righteous. It does use this is a print and play from Paizo. And if you've
One day I'll get it right.
If you've missed the previous two scenarios, go back and check the previous YouTubes or Twitches. And hey, we're going to be playing all the way through this at random times through the week. So
all the time.
Let's read
Where?
Adventure 1-1C. So 1 is the season. That means it's from season 1 of their print and plays, which is not the first one. It's the second one because they're season 0. So, season 1, Adventure Path 1, Scenario 3, which means C, 1-1C, get to Fort Clearwater. To Fort Clearwater you ride. This outpost on the edge of the world wound was once a gallant roadblock against the onrush of demons. Now, all communication from Fort Clearwater has ceased, a situation that gravely concerns the Herald of Iomedae. Fort Clearwater is one of the most important links in a line of defenses, preventing the world wound's demon hordes from corrupting the lands of Ustalav, Numeria, and Mendev. Along the Mutre and West Selen rivers, the champions of Iomedae have placed powerful ward stones that hold evil at bay. Should they break, the entire countryside would fall.
No.
After your last foray against the cult of Baphomet, the Herald broke the news that the Pit-born witch Faxon had escaped from the Queen's custody. See, if we did these out of order, as we're allowed to do, the story would not flow.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No.
But, yeah.
So, not any order. We don't want to do it in any order. Even though it lets us, we should not.
Do it in the proper order.
Exactly. Giant bats descended upon the watchtower that held him, and he rode skyward into the night.
It's that bad that you let go 2 scenarios ago.
No. I didn't. There was not. No.
Your fault.
Not my fault. Normally, bats could not be expected to coordinate their actions in such a sinister manner. The demon hordes are obviously using the very forces of nature against you. You must venture into the dark lands. First, you must march down the West Selen. The fort was named after the river's once clear waters, but demonic influence now befouls the river. No fish swim here, and no animals drink near the filth that washes up on its riverbanks.
Yuck.
Next, you must steadily make your way through Starasta. Long ago, it was one of Sarkoris' mightiest cities, but giant bats have overrun it. No other beings would dare inhabit the city. No other being, save one, that is. The fiendish tree, Karok, has marshaled the colony against the Queen's crusaders. If you can break his control over the giant bats, you can clear a path to Fort Clearwater. So, we have placed Karok into one of the 4 locations, and the other henchmen are giant bats. Now, Karok is not included with the Wrath of the Righteous. So if you do not have Karok, then you can use Milorn as the villain in order to handle all the stuff. And whenever you see Milorn, it's really Karok. However, you can purchase print and play cards from drivethroughcards.com, and they will print you up a set of cards that includes everything that you're going to need to substitute. It's not required, but it sure is awesome.
It's great.
Makes it super handy.
Do it.
Do it. So, whenever a character defeats a barrier during an exploration, that character may immediately explore again.
Wow, that's
so
good.
So that's during this scenario.
Do we have barriers?
Yes. 2 in the cavern, 1 in the cemetery, 1 in the dark forest, and 2 in the collapsing bridge.
Barriers are the worst.
Well, yeah, especially since we have dexterities of D4.
It's terrible.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
When a barrier is undefeated, bury the top card of the Blessings deck.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes. As a reward, each player will choose an armor or ally and get 1 from the box.
And anything else, like a card feed or something?
No.
Dang it.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it.
So, there are 3 cohorts that we can choose from.
Okay.
We have our standby Valeus Durant.
She's not bad.
She's not bad. If you don't know what she does, watch our previous things. We can also choose Anivia Tirabade. Recharge this card to add 1d6 plus the adventure deck number to any acrobatics, disable, ranged, or stealth check by a character at your location, which is good for barriers. And considering we have d4s, all those checks are d4 for us. So it really doesn't matter. It's all going to be better than what we've got.
Yeah.
So at the end of your move step, bury this card to examine the top 3 cards of any location deck. If you have a roll card, put them back in any order, and you may move to that location. Or we may choose Aaron Kier.
He's mine.
It's Aaron, not Aaron. So, with him, recharge this card to add 1d6 plus the adventure deck number to any strength, melee, or disable check by a character at your location. Then, if you don't have a roll card, bury any cards that have the liquid trait. That means no potions. I guess he's a drinker, maybe. Bury this card to evade a barrier you encounter. If you do this on your turn, you may immediately explore your location.
Wow.
So that is yours.
But when you evade, it has to get shuffled back in, right?
Yes, I think I'll choose Anivia.
Okay.
Just because. Sort of hard to fit my 5-card / 7-card deck. Now, this is not bad because it's 2d4 to a combat check or 2d4 to a non-combat check and then recharge. It's not bad. It would actually be just fine for barriers, but it depends on what barrier, what blessing
Yeah,
pops
it
up.
really depends on that. Otherwise, you're getting some damage. Which actually isn't the worst thing for me. I usually have a bunch of armor.
Not the worst. So, yeah, I'm going to hope that I can use Anivia for something. So, I'm going to take Valeus and take her out. So, all right. At the cavern. I don't even know where we're starting. I just accidentally started this here. At the cavern. If you move or are moved from this location, move to a random other location. When what?
You can't ever get there.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you move from the location, move to a random other, not to.
Oh. Okay.
When closing, succeed at a strength check with a difficulty of 5 plus the scenario's adventure deck number. When closed, on closing, move to a random open location. So strength plus 5 plus 1 seems like a U thing.
Yep.
Cemetery, all non-villain monsters are also undead and are immune to metal and poison. When closing, draw a card and bury a card. The Dark Forest, when you explore, examine the top 2 cards, shuffle one in the deck, and counter the other. So that's not a Dark Forest. That's a Light Forest. When closing, succeed at a Wisdom or Survival check with a difficulty of 7 plus adventure deck number. And at the end of your turn, recharge your hand. So, Wisdom Survival seems like a me thing. And the Collapsing Bridge, where there are 5 allies. At the end of your turn, roll 1d10. If you roll higher than the number of cards in this deck, banish all the boons. A boon is a good thing, and a bane is a bad thing. When closing, you're dealt 4 combat damage. Boom.
All right, I need to do that one.
Before closing, add the boons in this location deck to your hand. When you close, you got to be quick closing because otherwise the bridge will
collapse.
There you go.
Collapsing bridge.
So I think I will take the Dark Forest. It's the only one with a spell. I guess the cemetery is the only other good one for me. And actually,
what's great about this is before the end of my turn, I can move.
Oh yeah, at the end. What does it say for down a hand?
Reveal this card to move at the end of my turn.
Well, it says at the end of your turn, roll 1d10.
I don't know what comes first.
Well, that is a question. I do not know the answer to that. Because it's both end of your turn.
I'm breaking all the rules.
I don't know which comes first on the end of your turn stuff.
That's true. I would assume that I get to choose.
First, apply any effects that happen at the end of the turn. When you do this, unless a power directed you to end your turn, you may play cards and use powers. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah.
I wonder, while you talk to everybody, I'm going to look on the line and see if I can find multiple end of turn.
Yeah, I mean, I have like 3 blessings up right now anyway, so I'm gonna just plow through this thing. It's so cute.
Things with multiple end of turn effects.
Yeah, that.
Can I move away from... So, take the torture pit, for example. When you start or end your turn at this location, blah, 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 blah. Can I move away from the location before the torture pit's effect triggers?
Yeah.
Yes, when things happen at the same time. If an order isn't specified, you decide the order. This is from Hawkmoon. He was very active on the Paizo forums, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's my gut feeling.
So,
like, I choose unless it says this happens last.
Ta-da! Isn't it good at having the ability to like look things up online? I was like, really
what,
good.
like an internet?
Hello, Alex.
Hey, Alex. How's it going?
We are playing some Pathfinder. We are just starting scenario 3.
Yes.
So I'm glad you could join us. All right. So I'll start in the Dark Forest. You start in the Collapsing Bridge?
Yeah.
All right. You first.
Yeah.
As usual.
I like to go first.
You like to go first. So you shuffled it. It's a Mandragora.
Wow.
The Mandragora is immune to metal and poison. If the check to defeat has electricity, the difficulty is increased by 3. He likes electricity? Wow. He's a plant. If undefeated, a random character at your location is dealt combat damage equal to the number of cards that have the attack trait and weapons in your hand. Don't fail it. It is a combat 11. Doing well was it now to pack the Project L big box. What's the Project L big box? I knew you liked us playing Pathfinder, so I figured that you would like hanging out. MN and Q in hand is lurking.
Thanks for the lurk.
Thanks for the lurk.
This is it.
That is all you've got, and you can redo it with a long spear if you had to.
Yeah.
You're at +3. You're at +3. Yeah. Roll a 9 on the 8 on the dice. That's an 8 plus 3 is 11 exactly.
Woo!
How about a dead Mandragora?
I'm going to discard this lovely blessing over here.
It's lovely. So yeah, we're gonna put your discard pile off camera.
Yeah.
Hope that doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. What else is in the Collapsing Bridge?
Good things.
How about a Blackwing Librarian?
Oh.
Diplomacy 8. Intelligence is something out of your control.
Diplomacy.
Yep, Diplomacy 8.
So there's the Project L. It comes like the big box has like trays and like a really nice like all the nice things, but I don't know. The regular version was just fine. It had clinky tiles and everything. So
yeah. How about a 5?
6, 7, 8.
You got it.
I got it.
What?
He's my friend.
He's your friend.
Oops.
Kept him as a pet.
My librarian friend.
Yeah, he's your friend. You have 7 cards in hand. What would you like to do?
Use him to explore.
Explore again. How about a spiked pit trap?
No!
Hey, that happens to be a barrier. So, you may immediately explore again if you beat it. The difficulty is increased by the adventure deck number, which is 1. If defeated, you may explore again anyway. You cannot...
Combine them?
You cannot stack them.
Yeah.
Yeah. If undefeated, you're given 1d4 plus 1 combat damage, so don't mess it up. It's a Wisdom 7 or Dexterity 8. Yeah, laughing at Dexterity 8. Not going to happen. Wisdom Perception 7.
I did have Perception.
Oh, well then it's a Wisdom Perception plus 1. So what, D8, D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1. Should I boost it? Probably.
Well, considering you have extra cards in your hand, or you want to use Aaron or something, I don't know if...
To evade it, it just gets shuffled.
That's up to you. That is more cards in the deck.
I will do this.
You will do that.
And I'm +1.
So you're getting 2 dice on it.
Yeah.
It's 2d6 plus 1. You need an 8. How about a 6?
Dang it.
Yeah, that would be a miss. Swing and a miss. Each character at this location is dealt 1d4 plus 1 combat damage. Then end the turn and discard the top card of the Blessings deck because it was a blessing.
No.
I mean, it was a barrier, rather.
Shoot.
So, yeah. And end your turn, so...
Alright, so I have to roll a what for damage?
1d4 plus 1. Yeah, you might lose all your stuff.
I might.
How about 3? Looks like Blessing Longspear Aaron. Or Blessing Longsword Aaron or something.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Yeah, not turning out to be good, is it? And
No.
that's your extra. Didn't think you were drawing up at the end of this turn, did you?
Didn't know.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah, like, aren't you 4? No, you're 5.
I got problems now.
Yeah, how's it feel? How's it feel to be low on cards?
Not good.
It does not feel good.
Not good.
It never feels good to be low on cards. No thanks.
No thanks.
Nice.
Oh, you got part of the Kickstarter. Nice. That went really poorly.
Mongrel Wizard. See below. The difficulty for the check to defeat is equal to the highest difficulty to defeat a random monster from the box. Before you act, he deals an acid damage. After you act, he does a poison damage.
I was supposed to move, by the way.
It said then end your turn.
So then I needed to roll for the bridge.
Well, it depends. So now we're going to pause for a second. Hey, time roller. Then end your turn. I guess you do all your end of turn effects, I would guess. So at the end of your turn, you're going to reveal it. You're going to move wherever. Not to the cavern.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go to a random spot.
Yeah. Yes, he could have blessed me, Capt.
I could have. I did not expect she would need it.
I didn't. I was hoping I wouldn't need it.
So, yes, I also could have blessed. You are correct.
You can't do it after the fact, though.
That is correct also.
Otherwise, that would be great.
All right. Oh, yeah. When I explore, examine the top 2 cards. I get to shuffle 1 back in the deck. Well, I'm definitely going to do the Corrosive Dagger and just fail it. I could do the Mongrel Wizard. No, I don't like that acid and poison damage, so no.
No.
No. All right. So, acrobatics disabled, ranged, or stealth. This is ranged. I could take it just for shiggles.
Shiggles.
Recharged, add 1d6 to my 1d4. Probably not going to happen, but hey. Oh, it rolled a 6 and a 4. How about a Corrosive Dagger?
Nice.
Nice. Not that I need it, because I'm never going to fight with it. Likely never going to fight with it. Well, I guess I'm going to use this to explore, because...
So many cards.
No, because so many cards. How about the Researcher instead?
Yep.
Or Shardra.
Do you get 2?
When you explore, examine the top 2.
Seems really good.
How about Explosive Rooms or Blasphemous Priest?
All bad.
Wow. How about bad and bad?
That seems really bad.
Intelligence Arcane. My intelligence is a 6. Oh, it's going to be a 9-11. 9 for the intelligence and 11 for the dexterity. Think I'm going to take the Blasphemous Priest.
Oh, boy.
That's a lot better than taking Explosive Runes, I gotta say.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Although, Colo, I can recharge him to get 1d8 on my barrier check. But why mess with it if I don't have to?
Yeah.
The Blasphemous Priest is immune to the mental and poison traits. If the check to defeat has the divine trait, the difficulty is increased by 2d4. No! Oh, now I'm questioning my choice. I mean, it's still my best chance. It's so bad.
You just gotta roll perfect.
Except for the 2d4 for increasing the difficulty. Alternative, I could get him with this dagger.
It's true.
It's 3d4 plus 1 to get the acid trait. 3d4 is an average 8.5 on that 10. It's not good odds.
Plus 1, right?
That's 8.5 out of 10. That's already added in there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Not great.
No.
Unless you're feeling like it's good enough.
It's not good at all.
It's
not even average. So with the fire blade, well, it all depends on what the extra defeat. So the check to defeat does have the divine trait. So
these could have been your corrosive dagger roll, by the way.
This could have been the corrosive dagger roll. You're correct. It could have been 2 of the 3 dice.
Yeah.
This is his increase. 7. Great. It's a 17. That's great. 17. All right. So I've got my D10. I've got my 2D4. And I might have to just bless it.
Dan, it was okay. I mean, I would play it again for sure.
All right. This is just from this blasphemous priest. It's really sad. 8 and 5 is 13, 16, 18 and 4 is 22. Without this 8, it would have been a 14. Without this 5, it would have been a 17, which would have barely been good enough. So, in any case, I'm probably glad I spent the blessing. And I get to keep the fire blade.
That's even better.
And that's drawing back up.
Cool.
You.
Should I go back to the bridge?
I guess I forgot you played it, Dan says. We just recently played it.
Yeah, we played it like the other day.
This.
I think I'm going to go back to the bridge. All right, I'll stay there since we saw it, so.
No, I can just shovel it back in. It's fine.
Okay.
Now you don't even know what's there. All right, going back to the bridge.
Good luck.
Spike Pit Trap again.
What do I do?
Oh, Stalking Armor. Recharge. Reveal to add +2 to perception.
Yeah, okay, good.
Your perception is you need to have an 8. 7 plus 1.
Oh, so I didn't even have it last time.
What?
I needed an extra die.
What? I don't understand.
Because you said it was 7 plus 1.
I did. I just also said 7 plus 1. It's exactly the words I said.
No, I mean, I didn't understand that last time I did it.
Yeah, 7 plus 1 for the perception.
Right. I can recharge my Teamster to get a D6.
All right, your Teamster. Sorry, I didn't read it. It adds 1d6 to your non-combat Constitution or Wisdom. It is a Wisdom check for you because your perception is listed under Wisdom.
Yep, and so I'm +3.
You are +3. You are correct. You are +3 on your 8 check.
Maybe I should have kept both of these.
So you got to roll a 5. You rolled a 12.
12!
How about 12?
Come on.
If
really?
defeated, you may explore again.
I will, thank you very much.
Goodness. Oh. Yes. Exploring again. It's a Mongrel Wizard.
Where are all the good stuff in here?
Before you act, he deals an acid damage to you. After you act, he deals a poison damage to you. His difficulty to defeat is a 14. I drew that only to get him a number. That's what that is.
I think I'm going to use my Well, I need to discard a card to take
the
hit.
You must discard a card.
I think it's gotta be
shaking
the
your head.
longsword.
Yeah.
All right, so the long spear will give me a D8 and a D10. I'm going to use my horse.
Putting it on top or underneath?
On top.
Which is a D8?
Yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to win this.
D8. You have a D8 right there, the rainbow one. That's okay. You don't need it. You don't need it. Don't worry about it.
That's it.
You gotta have a 14.
I'm plus 3.
Yeah, I can bless you, but yeah. You got more than average there, so. 7, 9, 11 plus 3 is 14.
Oh my god, did I do it?
Yeah, I think that is a 14. After you act, he deals a poison damage to you.
I'm going to
lose something.
I can bury my armor.
Or
I lose a long spear.
Why bury?
I could just discard it.
You could just discard it.
Yeah. Because it's only one.
It's only one. It's starkly kind of gorgeous.
What is?
Project L.
Yeah.
Now you're moving away to the cemetery.
I can't.
Why can't you?
Because I don't have a horse.
You don't have a horse. At the end of your turn, roll 1d10. If you roll higher than the 6 cards that are left, I get to banish all the boons.
There's just basically everything because I found everything else.
Well,
2.
It's not higher.
That's something.
That's something. I'm on a horse.
I'm gonna die in a minute. So cool.
Looks like a blessing of ascension. How about a divine 5? I can't miss now. Boop. And you know what? It's time to discard it and go one more another.
I'm another.
Oh, I forgot. I have to examine the top 2 cards and shuffle one. So I'm going to look at this, and whatever it is, I'm going to shuffle it in. It was the Mongrel Wizard. Yeah, I would have done the blessing rather than.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So exploring again.
Good luck.
I can choose a Mongrel Wizard or a Potion of Striding. Well, that's an easy choice.
Stupid mongrel. Stupid.
Intelligence or Craft 4. I have a D6. I don't care if I win this or not. And I got it anyway. Of course, the ones I don't care about. At the start of it or end of a turn, banish this card and choose a character at your location. That character may move. Well, who cares at the start of a turn?
Horse.
The start of a turn? Who cares? Blah.
It's not great.
No, it's
Oh, horse is better.
Oh, horse is better. I can use the blessing of Discari, but I mean, I'm just going to discard this Potion of Striding and not care where I move to. All right, I guess it's you.
Come on, something good.
How about Lan?
All right.
The difficulty is equal to the highest difficulty to get a random ally. It looks like a half Loki. For your combat check, choose melee or ranged and recharge this card to summon a random weapon that has that trait from the box. You may play that weapon for your combat check. After the check, banish the weapon. Discard this card to explore the location. Add the adventure deck number of any card you encounter to your checks during that encounter. So, your check to defeat is this to get it is a 7 charisma diplomacy. 6 no, it's the highest one. But it is a 7 charisma diplomacy. How about a 1? How about no land for you? No land.
I think that's...
Is that the end of your turn?
I can move, though.
You're going to move away.
Cemetery.
Go into the cemetery.
Just so... Captain Blood also said he played Donahan once, and then the Captain...
And that Captain...
It's all about the horse.
It's all about the horse.
It's like the wolf character, girl. I was all about the wolf.
You love the wolf.
Oh my god, the wolf was the best.
Laren?
I don't remember her name.
Laren was the name of the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. and I don't remember the A. It's an A name. What was your name? It was Adowin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't care.
No,
like,
it wasn't about
whoever.
It was about the wolf.
All right. We either have explosive runes or a corroded helm. Well, you can guess what I'm going to do.
Go for the helm.
I mean, I would really like to find the bad guy and not
great.
deal with any of these freaking barriers.
Oh, barriers are the worst. They're the worst.
I do have a corrupted blessing if I wanted to take it on, but a constitution fortitude, I can't miss. It is mine.
It's yours.
It's mine. But then what do I do?
Put it on your head.
If this card has the corrupted trait, bury a random card from your discard pile. You may not play this card. Nope, I'm just going to discard it.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Nope. Go back to the bridge.
No, go back to the bridge. Well, you got to tell me. How about Quandis Orlin? Arcane Divine Charisma Diplomacy 6. Recharge to succeed at your check to acquire or recharge a card that has the arcane trait.
You said diplomacy, right?
Yes. Discard this card to explore your location. During this exploration, add 1d6 to your non-combat arcane or knowledge checks.
He's mine.
Wow.
He's my friend.
I might keep him if he's arcane and knowledge. Well, I'm good at arcane. I'm good at knowledge already. I don't need arcane.
Let's do it.
Discard it to explore.
Yep.
How about a giant bat? Ugh. Welcome to your henchman. Before you act, succeeded a wisdom or perception 9, or he may not be evaded. And the difficulty of checks is increased by 3. If undefeated, you may bury the top card of your deck to return the giant bat to the top of its location. You already have an ability like that, I think.
So I need a what check?
I don't even know if you can do a perception 9 check.
No.
Then he's just going to be a 13 to defeat.
13.
And then you're just going to be dealt 4 combat damage. Keep that in mind. I think it's probably your magic half plate. And then that's it. You get to add all the boons in here to your hand. And that's going to be nice. You can just discard a bunch of allies.
You can recharge him to get a d6, so
you can what? Recharge him? Well, it's probably good because you're going to have a bunch of stuff pop into your hand in a minute.
Okay.
So that's a d6 for what? For combat?
For strength?
Non-combat strength.
Oh, no. Okay, I can't do that.
Put him back.
Put him back.
That's what I suspected.
Steph. All right, then I'll put my horse back.
Oh, horse on top.
I get my D8.
You have a horse on
plus
top?
1.
The adventure deck number? Yes.
So I'm plus 4 with this.
Okay. Plus 4, you need a 13. Roll a 9. Total.
That
looks like a 18 rolled.
It was.
So, giant bat is done. Now you dealt 4 combat damage. Deal with the 4 combat damage however you need. Is that a recharge for 3?
Yeah.
And that's 1 more of those?
Yeah.
And then you get everything, all the boons in here.
Yes!
How about a Black Queen Librarian and a Recruit?
Do they go in my hand?
In your hand.
Yay!
How's that?
I like it. My horse back.
Yeah, now you want to ride your horse? Back to the cemetery.
I can't go. I can't move.
Why?
Because it wasn't in my hand.
The horse was not in your hand.
Yeah. But I mean, it won't really matter, but
it does matter.
For everybody else, it matters.
No, it does matter because I might find the villain.
That's true. Good luck.
It's not likely, but I might find a giant bat or a force missile. I don't want the force missile.
How about that bat?
How about that? How about that? How about that? All right, I might actually get the wisdom or perception check.
He's kind of cute.
I might actually get this wisdom or perception check. It's not likely, but I might.
5.
Plus 1 is 6. No, I did not get it. So it's going to be increased by 3. So it's a 13. That's fine. You know why? He's a little frosty. And you know what? I got a book that says he's frosty. So that's how that worked.
Because you said so.
Because I said no. The book said so.
I read the book.
I read the book. The book said so. The book said so. And so it happens. Oh, I might not have a good chance at this closing check, but I'll see what I can do. 9, 13, 14, 16, and 4 is 20. I think that giant bat is an X-bat. How about that, giant bat? That's right. Actually, that's your pretty die. Those are my pretty dice. Frigid Blast. Do I keep it?
5.
5 and 4 is 9. Yes, I keep it. Now, to close. Succeed at a wisdom or survival check with a difficulty of 7 plus 1 is 8.
I don't got anything to help.
Well, I'm going to have to Blessing of Discari, unfortunately.
Sorry.
No! Recharge Colo to add 1d8 plus 1 to close a location. God, I hate killing Colo like that, but he is recharged, so that's not the worst thing in the world. 1d8 plus 1, so that is a plus 2. I need to get an 8. That's a 9. 6 and 1 is 7, and 2 is 9. Thanks, Colo!
Colo!
At the end of your turn, recharge your hand. It didn't matter. I'm going to have to recharge my hand anyway.
That's true.
So, no Mastiff, not Pupper, no Force Missile, no Mongrel Wizard, no Explosive Runes.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Get rid of all that crap. How about that? How about that? Recharge this. Recharge and recharge.
Corrosive dagger.
Down the bottom. He's pining for the fjords. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Look at that shield.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You.
So me.
Cemetery or cavern? Yes. Oh, this is strength.
You want me to go there?
Strength.
Sounds like I need it.
How about strength? Sounds like you're needed in the cavern.
Let's go.
Researcher.
My friend.
Intelligence, knowledge 7, or charisma, diplomacy 6. That's you.
Diplomacy? You said.
What? Diplomacy 6.
Did it.
Did you?
I got a 3 and a 3.
Wow. 3 plus 3.
Might as well use it.
Use it like you own it.
I don't think I really need to use this.
There are 2 barriers in that location.
I'm going to explore.
I hope you heard what I said.
I did, but
how about a demonic fly?
Come on. All right, let me punch him in the face.
Buzz off. The demonic fly is immune to acid, electricity, and poison. If defeated, each character at your location is dealt an acid damage.
No.
If it's undefeated, bury a random card from your discard pile and shuffle him into a random other open location. That's a no-win situation with him. He is a 13. Do it to him. Splat that fly. Pain in the acid is what Breeze says.
So it's a combat check.
It's a combat check. Recruit does combat?
+1.
Just 1?
Discard this card to add 1 to any combat check by a character at your location. If proficient with weapons, recharge it instead.
That's you. All right, that's a +1.
It's not bad.
So you're talking +4 now.
Yay.
Yay. If I was at your location, I could actually give you a reroll. But no.
Well, yeah, I got.
How about 6?
+4.
+4 is 10. How about no?
I could use my long spear.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good time to do it.
Oh, God. Okay. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, because otherwise this fly is going to make you bury a random card from your discard pile. And all that other... How about a 4?
That's worse.
How about a 4?
Oh.
All right, so... First, deal with the damage.
How much?
And he's going in here. 9? Can you block 9 damage?
No.
No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 damage. How about a hand wipe?
Oh my god.
Then, where's your discard pile?
I'm shuffling it.
Where's your draw pile?
Right here.
All right. Shuffle, bury 1, and draw a...
This is where I die, everybody.
No.
Very one. Not my horse.
Not your horse. It's one of your 3 blessings.
I don't know if I can draw up.
If you can't, we're in trouble. 1.
I can.
2, 3, 4, 5. How many's left?
2.
Oh my goodness! You don't need to be exploring. You need to just wait until I get my cure back. We didn't do this for your turn? I don't think. So cemetery. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Carrot, combat 15. He's immune to metal and poison if the check has a fire trait. Add 1d8. Before you act, he deals a ranged combat damage to you. After you act, he deals 1 ranged combat damage to you. So, it's a 15.
Do I want to try and close my location?
Yes, you do. 5 plus 1 is 6. Don't fail it. What do you have for your strength? You have nothing for strength. Of course you have nothing for strength. Yeah, you don't want to fail this, because we could end it right here.
So I roll my strength, which is a D10 plus 1. Is that what
Yeah, I'm going to bless you because
of the way I'm rolling?
Because the way you're rolling today. So, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. How about a 15?
No, that was a plus 1.
What?
It's plus 1,
yeah,
right?
it doesn't matter. You need a 6.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I didn't want you to fail it, though.
Okay.
Before you act, he deals a ranged combat ranged combat. So, I'm going to reveal this card to reduce combat damage by 2. How about that, Carrick? Boonk. All right. Does my check have fire? The answer is yes.
Yes, it does.
Let's burn that plant to the ground.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to burn it. So that's a D10 and 2D4. Oh, and don't forget the D8 for the fire. And, hey, let's bless myself.
Bless myself.
All right, I have...
Pain in the ass.
I've got... Yeah, that was the fly.
That's funny.
I have...
You have?
plus 4 to this.
Okay.
I got to get a 15.
All right, you can do
I
it.
can't show.
Don't roll like
I got
me.
I got a lot of dice.
Don't roll like me.
Should I roll just a few at a time?
Yeah.
No, I'll just do them all. Oh! 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 4 is 16.
Wow.
Woo!
All those ones, I was like,
1, 1. I
dang.
saw this one, and I was like, oh. I saw 1, 1, 1, 2, and then the 7 on the D8 saved
Man.
me.
I thought you were hosed.
I thought I was.
Why isn't Groot our friend?
treed. I know, right? He am Groot. Yeah, that's it, guys.
I came kind of close there.
You kind of close. You went to the end. What did we not get? Hide armor. Oh, too bad. Demonic horde. That wouldn't have been good. A cave lizard, a crocodile. Hey, how's it going? It's the same guy, right?
Yep.
That fly.
There's a lot of monsters. Jeez.
Holy water grenade. That another giant bat. A temptation of arms, which will let you draw 3 weapons from the box.
You like the new emotes Dr. Sign?
He does, it looks like. So, a battle aspergillum.
That would have been cool.
It's not great. It's really good against outsiders and undeads. Oh, but for having the divine trait, that'd be a weapon for me. Although I can't have weapons at the moment.
I picked up 1,000 people, so if you need any people, I think they're all basic though, which is the sad part.
You've reached Fort Clearwater and banished the giant bats that threatened to overrun it. When you disrupted the druid Carrick's control over the colony, he fled into the darkness. With good fortune, he will trouble the denizens of the world wound. No more. I burnt him, is why. Now a sterner task lies ahead. Fort Clearwater's Crusaders, the Order of the Solar Lantern, are under assault. Their leader, the alchemist Yelida Sven, that's a lot of Y's, has a plan to end the attacks on her fort, but her soldiers are resigned to their fate. Can you rally the Crusaders to action? And thus ends Scenario 3 of the first adventure path.
I have 8 allies.
Oh, we get an armor. We get an armor or an ally.
I'll take an armor.
Your armor is a wooden shield.
That's awful.
I want an armor as well. Magic padded armor. So I'm not going to use it, but you might use it. You might not use it. You got some really good armors in that pack.
I do.
Oh, what is this? See, this is all the junk that did not make it into anything. And an item.
Actually, I kind of like it better than this one that I have.
Then which one?
The scale.
Well, I'm glad I got it for you then.
Scale mail.
I'll take my standard 13%. What?
What? You want?
Then the scale mail?
I can't decide.
Discard to reduce combat damage dealt to you before or after you act by 2.
Yeah, that's a recharge.
That's a recharge.
Yeah.
This is a discard.
Fine.
So yeah.
So why is the other one elite then?
Don't know. What is the one you've got? What is the one you've got?
Basic.
What? Let me see it. Weird. I don't know.
It is a recharge, so there's that. Alright, I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy.
Alright, so that is the end of that scenario. We're going to reset everything and be right back with
Yes.
scenario 4
of
the first path. We'll be right back. We will be right back.